We're gonna go through our week 2 picks and everything, see how this is gonna go. Funny. But let's start with the end of the AFC North matchup this week. We got the Browns at the Ravens. Tosin said this when we were doing Soccer for Dummies, that the Ravens better win this game, and that's my analysis as well. They better win this game. And I do think they'll win this game because, you know, the old saying, if you have two quarterbacks, you don't have none. Well, with the Browns, if you have 4 quarterbacks, you have none. I'm going with the Ravens in this one. We'll go me, Bang, Dante, Courtney. Bang ain't hit nothing I said. Who you got?
You should go the other way. What'd you learn?
Yeah, we'll go the other way.
Go the other way because I responded to a text.
Okay, go ahead, Courtney.
Yeah, I'm going Ravens, and I don't think it'll be particularly pretty. I know I'm thinking about that battle for Ohio last weekend, and the Browns are not very good. I'm sorry. Shout out to Myles Garrett, though. He is very good. But yeah, the Ravens win this game handedly.
Yeah, bro, I'm going Ravens. The Browns, I ain't got nothing for the Browns right now. I think, that's a team that's in flux. It's not a team we really got to worry about. The Ravens is going to be a bounce back. I think Ravens by at least 2 touchdowns.
My bad. I saw something good for work and I had to send that text out. Hey, man. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if the Dylan Gabriel era begins because the Ravens going to put boot to ass. Joe Flacco might get that. Hey, man, we still the homie, but we whooping your ass. The way that defense played last week, it's got to be boot to ass too. They have to make a statement. Ravens by 20.
Yeah, wouldn't shock me for that either. Jaguars at Bengals. This is a nasty game. Nasty. Hey. I'm just tired of anything with the Jaguars. But I'm going to go to Bengals. Bengals in the crib. Go Bengals. Didn't look pretty in week 1, but a win is a win. And this defense isn't as good as Cleveland. So I'm going to go Bengals in this one. Joe Burrow and then put up some points.
Can I say something controversial?
Go ahead. The floor is yours.
I think the Jags might win this game. I'm picking the Jags. I don't like what I see from the Bengals right now. Again, I try not to overreact in week 1. They could very well bounce back. I'm not saying that the Bengals won't put up points, but I'm not impressed by anything I see on that offensive line or that defensive line. I'm taking the Jags.
I, too, am taking the Cincinnati Bengals. I think Joe Burrow's going to put up a lot of points. I don't trust the Jaguars yet. They say Travis will get more snaps on defense, but, he's a slot receiver right now. I think it's one of those things where the impact just isn't going to be there right out the gate until, they find ways to keep him open and let him get the ball in his hand. So I think this is the game where Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, the proven commodities will show you, why they are who they are. So I'm going to go Bengals.
Man, Jamar Chase is going to cook Travis Hunter. This is going to be that welcome to the NFL.
100%, yeah. Yeah.
I would have.
It don't matter what side he go to, he cooked.
Yeah.
Because you got T on the other side.
And here's the thing. I would have low-key picked the Jags if the Jags had a little bit of a defense themselves, but they don't. So Travis Hunter getting cooked for 2 touchdowns. The Bengals are going to win by more than 4.
I said it was controversial, guys. I did say it was controversial. I don't even know if I fully believe it.
It's not that controversial because the Bengals could do something stupid like that. So I don't think it's that controversial.
I just don't put it past them. I just don't put it past them.
I don't put it past them either. I'm just picking them because they looked
terrible last weekend.
Which it has Burrow in
perpetuity.
So the reason I'm picking them because they're at home and Travis Hunter guard. That's what it's gonna be like when he gets T.
He's not guarding Jamar Chase. He will be in the slot. Like, he is not going anywhere near Jamar Chase. Let's be crystal clear about that.
He better not.
Like, it's not gonna happen. Like, that's why the idea of him playing both sides, they need to put an asterisk next to it because he's gonna play both sides, but it's not gonna be wide receiver 1 CB1. That's not happening.
He better not guard T. Higgins either. He better guard Andre, whatever his last
That's
name.
what I'm saying.
Like
I don't, whatever tight end he trying to guard too, he might get cooked too. Like I don't like whatever. I don't like him out there. Period.
He might get cooked by Noah Fant. He might get cooked by Noah Fant.
Exactly. Right. I don't like it. He got that new haircut too. I don't know. And that ain't got nothing to do with his defense, but no.
Someone on the Twitter web said that he looked like that smiling orange. Remember the orange that had like the big mouth?
No. Damien said he looked like a Ninja Turtle. Damien said he looked like Donatello.
Group chat.
He looked like Michelangelo after he got a pizza box.
Yeah. But NFC East matchup, the Cowboys are back on their mini bye after losing their season opener against the Philadelphia Eagles. They will be taking on Russell Wilson and the New York Giants, who last week we were on here talking about was he going to get benched. But they said they're going to keep him in there. At least Dayball said they're going to keep him in there for now. I think the Cowboys win this. Yeah, I did not like what I saw from the Giants last week. Cowboys should have beat Philly, but they took the foot off the gas. But I don't like the Giants. I don't like nothing they got going on. And I think that Malik Neighbors will be asking for a new team by a trade deadline. I got the Cowboys winning this one on Sunday.
Yeah, I also have the Cowboys. And I don't really want to pick the Cowboys because, I mean, the Cowboys, wow, imagine if they had like this guy on defense that like was a real difference maker, especially with Deron Bland that's going to be out now. Like, imagine if they had a guy.
What? You mean like a defensive end who could possibly help them?
They could like. I'm not saying the Cowboys would be like contenders, but you know, the Cowboys are going to win, but that shit still pisses me off. I'm not even a Cowboys fan. That shit pisses me off.
The Giants stink. Cowboys.
Y'all want to hear something controversial?
Oh.
Giants by a game-winning field goal.
All right.
Okay. I mean, it's NFC East ain't happened, and the Cowboys do tricking games off maybe better than anybody the last 30 years.
And
so
that offense, that weak-ass offensive line versus that tough defensive line of the Giants. I'm going to pick the Giants by 3.
Patriots at Dolphins. This is nasty. The Dolphins are going to be one of the worst teams in the NFL. I got my man Drake May. I got Mike Vrabel getting his first win as Patriots head coach. Yeah, it's just not good over there in Miami right now. I'm going with the Patriots.
Yeah, I'm also going with the Patriots. Even without Christian Gonzalez, I can't help but feel like if you're having a players-only meeting in week one, you're cooked. Like
that's crazy. Yeah.
A week one players-only meeting is absolutely diabolical. I don't like anything of what I'm seeing from Tyreek Hill. I don't know how long that relationship is going to last. Honestly, I would not be shocked if he's on a new team at some point in this season. When's the trade deadline? Like second week of November? First week of November?
Yeah, second week, around that time. And now that the NFL trade deadline is actually a thing, yeah, I don't think he's going to be on the team either. Not only that, I think he's going to be on the team. I think Mike McDaniel will be fired for the trade deadline. Yeah, that's what I see happening.
This is gonna be a terrible game.
Yeah, it's gonna be real bad.
I'm gonna pick the Patriots. I'm gonna reluctantly pick the Patriots. I just think the Dolphins, that ship has sailed. You know, Tyreek Hill, he's gonna ask out of there if he's not arrested at some point this season. So I think it's one of those things where I don't have too much faith in the Dolphins. So I'm gonna go with the Patriots.
While I don't have no faith in the Dolphins, I definitely don't have no faith in the Patriots. Drake May looked ass. Like ass with a capital ass. I'm going with the Dolphins.
Ass with a capital ass. You know what's ass this next game? Mac Jones versus Spencer Rattler in clear Fox HD. This game is going to be god-awful. I have no idea who's going to win. Brock Purdy is not playing. What's my man? George Kittle is on IR. This game is in New Orleans. I know the Saints played a little better last week, but I'll take the Niners. This game can go either way. It's not a game that I'm be paying any attention to on Sunday, but I'm gonna go Niners in this one but it's a trash bowl.
I mean, if the Saints are going to win 4 games this season, like I predicted, they got to start somewhere. And I can't help but feel like with a banged up wide receiver core, you got Mac Jones at quarterback, no George Kittle. If you're going to win, I feel like this is the weekend you win. That being said, Kyle Shanahan did want to draft Mac Jones. He wanted Mac Jones. It was between Trey Lance and Mac Jones. And that's his guy. So he's finally, like Joseph in the comments said, he's getting his guy. It would not be a surprise to me at all if Mac Jones balls the hell out. I'm still going to reluctantly take the Saints, but that being said, I think the Niners are going to win this game.
I saw that comment super late. I did not mean to throw that on there. But yeah, Nick Russell might have a crazy day.
No, he definitely is. But no, I'm going Niners. I'm going Niners. Kyle Shanahan finds a way with any quarterback you give him. So I'm not really concerned about them playing without Brock Purdy. So I'm going Niners by 2 touchdowns.
I'm gonna keep my comments to myself of what you said. But
no,
man.
My face, I was taken aback.
I wasn't. Hey, look.
Very well.
Look. The fact that Shanahan finally got his quarterback is one thing. But if we go with the trend of people being developed, we got to do that with Mac Jones too. So I would not be shocked and surprised if Mac Jones throw for at least 225 and they win this game handily. So if we go with the fact that he got the quarterback he want and the trend with quarterbacks that don't do well, but then they get with the right coach, hey, this game might make Mac Jones some money.
Yep.
It might make him some money.
That will be.
Kyle Shanahan has a way of turning insignificant guys into stars. Look at their former current starting quarterback, Mr.
Captain Savo. Kyle Shanahan, Captain Savo.
Kyle Shanahan is Captain Savo. We go from another. We go from NFC East to AFCs. Bills, Jets. Bills, an amazing comeback last Sunday. The Jets screwed the pooch toward the end and let Aaron Rodgers do it to him like he's been doing forever. This one is in New York again. Bills winning this one. There's no doubt in my mind Bills are winning this one. I do think there'll be plays to be made because I did not like how that Bills defense looked on Sunday. So I do think Justin will have a good game. But this is something where I feel like it's going to be a very close game, but too much Josh Allen at the end of the game. There's going to be way too much Josh Allen. And I think this is going to be a win that's going to, not that they need it to be galvanized, but, it's going to get the Bills rolling like, yo, we should have not won week 1. And we did, so now let's go on and take care of it, win our division easily like we should. So I got Bills winning this one, but I think it's going to be a very close game.
I echo all of your sentiments completely, Scott. I think the Bills do win this game, but I've kind of adjusted my perspective a little bit. I agree. I think it'll be a close game, and I think the Jets could make the playoffs. I think the Jets could make the playoffs. Is that crazy?
That's it's not a hot take, but it's a
hot take.
It's a mild take.
Yes,
it's a mild take.
If you will.
It's a mild take. Yeah, it's a mild take.
I got Buffalo.
I got Buffalo in a closer game than people might think, because that defense ain't necessarily that good, and they do have problems with mobile quarterbacks.
Yes, I am rooting for Justin to have a great year. He's a good dude. I hope he has a good year. Steelers won in MetLife last week, getting their home opener. Aaron Rodgers' home debut in Pittsburgh, going up against the Seattle Seahawks. They lost their game last week against the San Francisco 49ers. And Sam Darnold showed y'all he's still Sam Darnold. Steelers win this game. Not only going to win this game, they're going to win the game by double digits. I think the worst thing for us fellow Aaron Rodgers haters is that he got off to this hot start and he got his ops out the way very quickly. That does not bode well for when he comes to Soldier Field in November, which I need that game more than air itself. And I don't feel good about it, even though it's 2 months from now. But this game, Steelers. I got Steelers by double digits. I think that my worst nightmare might be coming true and that this is going to be a really good football team. I think they start off tough.
I'm not as high on Aaron Rodgers as you are. I think his age kind of showed a little bit last week, even with the win. That being said, I will still take the Steelers, but I'm not proud of it.
Steelers by 10.
Got the Steelers in this game too.
All right, moving on. Rams at Titans. The Titans-Broncos game was very chaotic last week. I don't know if you guys saw the video of Cam Moore's daddy looking like he's going to pass out in the crowd from watching his son's first game. Cam Moore did not play a great game, but he is rookie, so we're going to give him a pass, obviously. Going to the mile high in your first real game is not easy. In fact, he played better. The team played better than I thought they were. I thought he was going to get the hell in back last week, but I did not expect Bomani Jones to look as bad as he looked. Yeah. Who's scheduled him to take on the Rams and the Broncos? Even this is racist. Yeah, he's gonna be. This is not a good matchup for them again. They will be at home, but the Rams are gonna win this one. And Epidural Boy is gonna have a couple touchdowns, Matt Stafford, and they'll be able to win this one. So I'm going with the Rams. Stat Padford.
Epidural Boy is crazy. Yeah, I need Calvin Ridley to do a better job of catching the fucking ball. Cam Ward did his best. It's looking like his best receiver at the moment is his tight end, who is also a rookie, Gunnar Helm from Texas. I do think the Rams are going to win this game. I'm, again, not happy about it because I want to see Cam Ward thrive, okay? Real high on Cam Ward this season. But yeah, the back-to-back weeks of two tough teams, two tough defenses that you have to play is brutal. Give me the Rams.
Rams by a touchdown.
Rams by double digits.
I got a real funny joke that I'm gonna let off when these cameras start rolling. By the way, real funny joke. But let's go on to the next game. Broncos at Colts. I do not believe anything I saw from the Colts last week. They were playing the Miami Dolphins, and that is going to get shut down very quickly. I think the Broncos are gonna get back on. This is a get right game for the Broncos. Like, I think that the defense obviously is going to remind y'all that Daniel Jones is still Daniel Jones, and I think if there's any game for Bomani Knicks to get back on track, it is this one, and I expect that to happen. Even though they did win last week, but they didn't look good. So that's why I'm saying the get right game. Even though they did win, to get back to the form that people expect them to get back to. I got Broncos winning this.
Yeah, give me the Broncos by double digits.
Oh yeah, Broncos by at least 2 touchdowns.
How the fuck did I just look at the chat?
That's why I said I got something funny to say on this show when the cameras get
Broncos big.
Yeah, this next game, nasty work. Panthers and Cardinals. I'm be real. I do not care who's gonna win this game. I'm gonna say Panthers just because I sold a little high on the Panthers as far as not making. Obviously, I didn't have to make a playoff, but I thought that they're gonna be better than if they looked last week. Cardinals could win this game, but I'm not a Kyler Murray fan, so I'm going with the Panthers.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll with the Cardinals. Like I said, they're still one of my sneaky sleeper teams this season, and I think the Cardinals win this game.
I'm gonna go with my fellow short king, Bryce Young. I'm still gonna rock with the Panthers, man. I try to pick them as much as humanly
It's two
possible.
short kings in this game.
I was gonna say this is a short
Which
king.
one?
Short king bowl.
The one that don't have ADD. I don't like Kyler Murray. I'm gonna pick Bryce Young, the Heisman Trophy win. Well, they both won a Heisman, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm going with Bryce.
This is the Spider-Man meme game.
Yeah, Panthers by 10. I'm gonna go with Bryce.
The little niggas
only
game.
Only one of them got their girl taken by Stuart Sanders. That's neither that.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Did y'all see Michael Irvin say about Derek McKinnon? Yeah, you didn't know that?
Did I miss some quality tea? What happened?
Yeah, you didn't know that Bryce Young got his girl taken by Stuart Sanders.
No, damn.
Yeah, it's like a year ago. Yeah, like a year ago.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
There's someone in college. That's wild.
Did y'all? I mean, yeah, but you know, Shadur's the Sanders.
Yeah.
Rolls Royce. But did y'all see? I don't know if y'all saw my Instagram. I put up a clip of Michael Irvin. They did like a number association on All the Smoke, and he's like, what play do you think of when the 85 comes? I'm thinking this nigga gonna say Ochocinco. He said Derek McKinnon, I think that's his name, played for the Bears. And he's,
Dennis.
oh, yeah, well, I know because, Dennis McKinnon, I know because my wife used to date him. I took her from him. I was like, yeah, I know, G. He just went from 0 to 100 very quickly. I need
He
to
was
have
at the
a couple
game.
drinks with my
Hey,
brother.
Dennis McKinnon was at the game too. He was at the Bears game. He still got a curl box.
Yeah, nigga, they brought Willie Gault out. I ain't seen Willie Gault in Chicago in a long time. He be just going to Rams games and stuff. But yeah, that when I thought of Bryce Young, I thought of that. But go ahead.
Oh man, in the battle of the man-mans, the man-man in the red gonna win.
Battle of the man-mans.
Battle of the man-mans.
All right, the game that should be Sunday Night Football, but it's not. It is a
Which is
Super
crazy.
Bowl 59 rematch. It's nuts. I don't know if it must be a network thing where maybe CBS had to have this game or Fox. That's the only thing I can come to. But Super Bowl 59 rematch at Arrowhead, that the Eagles, Super Bowl champions, taking on the Chiefs. I really honestly think the Eagles are going to win this game, but I'm going to pick the Chiefs because I just can't see a world the Chiefs start 0-2 and especially losing at home. But I would not be surprised whatsoever if the Philadelphia Eagles go out there and win this game. So I'm going to pick the Chiefs because of Pat needs a crib, and I just can't see them starting 0-2. So I'm going to go with the Chiefs in this one.
Yeah, I'm picking the Chiefs for this one solely off the fact that they're playing at Arrowhead Stadium. If it were in Philly, I would be taking Philly, but I think the home field advantage is going to come into play significantly. And yeah, give me the Chiefs.
Kansas, no. As long as Jalen Hurts don't spit on nobody, I got Philly. I think this team is still really, really good. I think that defense is really good. Jalen Hurts, I think he gets a lot of unnecessary flack because he may not do things the traditional way, but he has games where he can't go out there and air it out. And I think I got Eagles by 10. I got Eagles by 10 in the Super Bowl rematch.
Man, I got the Eagles in another route. You got a well-rested Jalen Carter, you know what I'm saying, making his debut this season. And who Patrick Mahomes going to throw it to? Like, that man is really throwing to Mikey and Travis Kelce. That's what throwing to right now.
I had a fucked up joke. I'll tell y'all when we go. I can't even say it on there. I had a fucked up joke.
He throwing the ball.
I'm gonna put it in the private chat. I gotta put it in the private chat. No, I'll check the private chat.
Hey, Patrick Mahomes right now throwing to Mikey, Mariano, Dante.
But this is what I was saying when I'm talking about Josh Allen. I'm like, and listen, Keon Coleman was a first round pick? Was he a second round pick?
Yeah, second round, first.
I don't want to
disrespect
the man, but like that's what I mean when I'm like, when you're an elite quarterback, do you really need like top of the line receivers? Josh Allen.
I mean, they ain't got third tier. They ain't even got third tier wide receivers right now.
And Xavier Worthy is doubtful. Check the private chat and see if I'm going to hell or not for what I was thinking. But I can't say that on there. I just couldn't.
I would have said it. You know me. I would have said it. I don't care.
I'm not. People already tried to get me out of here this week. I'm not saying that on there.
They gonna have to find somebody from one of them barbecue joints in KC to throw the book to get the ball from Pat, fam. They ain't got nobody.
They be throwing a Tech 9. That's what they're gonna be doing.
Right.
Like, it's just,
our comments
I'm really. Yeah, it would not. Hey man, Joseph, man, we gotta put you in timeout, dog. You know why I'm with that. But look, I'm only picking them because of Pat. I'm with y'all though. I do not feel good about this in a route with not surprise me whatsoever. But the Sunday Night Football game they got Falcons at Vikings. Vikings after the Bears let them off the hook will be at home back-to-back primetime games. I'm going with them Dirty Birds. Now, this is mainly because of hate watch. And Michael Penix did look good last week. He did look good. People won't give him that because they lost. He looked really good last week. Now, I do not expect him to look this good against a Brian Flores defense at home. But just purely off hate. This is not football knowledge. I do not want to see another J.J. McCarthy slurp fest. They gave him NFC Offensive Player of the Week for one good quarter. I have a problem with that. But anyway, head tells me Vikings will win. Hate watch tells me Falcons going to win. So I'm going to go with the Falcons.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Minnesota. Big Will's about to walk him down and score the game-winning field goal. Give me Minnesota.
I'm going with the Falcons. I like Michael Penix a lot. He can make any throw on the field. This offense has a lot of weapons, and I think it's a matter of Raheem Morris and the offensive coordinator really just taking the training wheels off. Like, you got a guy that can make any throw. You have offensive weapons, and also Bijan. My apologies, brother, but he is somebody who you can see him. He's thinking about the next two moves he's going to make before he catches the ball. And so sometimes he'll have a drop where it's like, all right, bro, just catch the ball first. But I think overall that team is really loaded. It's a lot of talent. So I'm gonna go Falcons by a touchdown.
Man, you was gonna pick the Falcons. You only picking the Falcons for a hate watch. I was gonna pick the Falcons regardless.
No, I like the Falcons.
I'm talking about me.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about me. Yeah, you gonna pick? No, I was gonna pick them regardless. Look, fam, that shit was an aberration. That what happened last week. You played the Bears. All right, you played the Bears. The Falcons defense. I can't believe I just said that about my own team. Look, man, the Falcons defense is better, and with more healthier players, the offense is better. Quarterback seems to be very confident. They got one of the best running backs in the game. Nah, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. And JJ McCarthy, congratulations on your baby. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah, baby.
So the fuck what?
A little
Also,
wrong.
isn't it kind of funny that the baby's name is Rome Micah?
Yeah.
Rome
So
Micah.
he named that baby Rome?
Wrong, Michael McCarthy. Yep.
Like, I mean, again, I'm sure there's some kind of meaning behind that, but I find it a little odd that like both the names come from guys who also happen to be in your division.
Well, look, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great when he coaching his son at Nazareth. So,
Yeah, who's the assistant coach gonna be? Caleb. I'm sorry. I had to get that out there.
That's crazy.
I only said that because NFL Network is playing like a loop of Caleb's bad throws.
It's gonna be that trash left tackle we drafted who daddy was Eberflus golf buddy. That's gonna be right.
Catch I'm Not Gonna Hold You, hosted by Scott Lewis, every Monday and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, only on HNB Media and the Barbershop Network.